On Deschamps, the big names have pulled PSG through this season.
Oh, without a doubt, the threesome, Messi, Mbappe and Neymar. Neymar in the first half of the season, for me, was the best player in French football. Not only his goals, but his assists. Very, very unfortunate with his ankle injury that he's picked up. Messi, absolutely magnificent.
Verratti, will he whip in with a couple of challenges to upset them early on? Well, goals in his 64 games. White, crowd standing. Raining. Without him, they look very ordinary. Here's Messi. He can't carry them all alone. Too much.
Mbappe's on his way. He's looking to find him. That
scoop forward by Marquinhos. Mbappe thought about taking it early.
It's a clever pass into Mbappe. Good step over to create the angle on the outside.
Might all be meaningless. Might have been a bit of a con job in there. The left to open up a bit of a gap from Mbappe. Hoiked on then by Ruiz.
Out that Messi in swinging corner might
getting the stuff over the top of the nets. In comes that Messi corner kick. Certainly added for Marseille this season. Shield up to protect Messi. It's horrible. In comes that
Donnarumma's hands. A month just training, and it was always going to be.
Verratti. Messi in the little pocket of space. 1-2.
Yeah, I think it's the first time this season he started on this wide right position.
Messi, Ganduzi got the challenge from the wrong side. First time effort back in there by Shura.
Been into Messi's feet like this.
Roger got back at him. Here's Mbappe looking for Ruiz.
Look at the pressing, Jonathan. Look at the pressing. The way that is the way that PSG can get out in a second.
And they do. Messi, Mbappe shoots, scores. PSG ahead. All the football has been played by Marseille, but pressing very, very high. They left themselves open to the counter, and he's the best counter-attacking player on the planet, you would have thought. 1-0 to PSG.
As soon as they release Messi, they're in trouble, Marseille. They're trying to press high. They play out. They play the ball into Lionel Messi. As soon as he receives the ball, off goes Mbappe. There's the press. There's the ball. Lovely touch and delivery into Messi's path. And he's just waiting for Mbappe to take off. Runs off of Bay and then fires into the open side. You can't catch him. You can't stop.
Here's Mbappe, whose goal has given PSG the lead. That's a lovely ball in. Messi arrives. It's a sensational goal. It is a sensational goal.
It's a quite breathtaking pass from Kylian Mbappe. He sees the run of Lionel Messi and he puts it on a plate for him. There's defenders in front of him. We talked about
the good win for Rennes today against Nantes. Offensively is Nuno Mendes into the box. Oh, was that a push? It's come to the far post. Lionel Messi, 4 yards out, has skied it.
Right foot over the crossbar. He can't believe it. All started by a superb Mbappe pass.
You don't often see Messi missing like that. Because of the injury to Kimpembe, we've had no news on that, but he did go. He's Ruiz, Mbappe. Went for the big one. Perhaps he could have found Nuno Mendes outside.
Well, he's full of confidence.
Not as many in the same period. It's Messi again, looking for Mbappe. He's in.
Just maybe when PSG are in possession of the ball, they've tried to press. We see.
It's his first goal against Marseille in 4 games, by the way, but they're cutting them open when they. Mbappe. Midweek against Annecy in the Coupe. A problem for Presnel Kimpembe, who was stretching off, and then I've seen Mbappe scoring in a 4-minute burst. That's tickled me, that has. And him, look, he's just heard what you've said.
Cool team talk, I feel, for Igor Tudor at half-time.
Ruiz.
Hardest thing, Jonathan, is went past the press. They've been incisive, the way that they moved the ball forward, but they're late on Mbappe this time.
Continue in support. Mbappe with the header. Nearly a third.
Great turn, delivery, and Mbappe, especially when they go into latter stages of the Champions League. Do they have enough defensively against top teams?
Mbappe and stopped, as he often does, scoops it over the top. It's simply brilliant. It is wonderful.
What a goal. That is absolutely amazing. And it starts way back down the field. Great footwork from Vitinha once again to start the move off, but higher up the field. Ruiz to Mbappe, Mbappe to Messi. And you just know Messi's going to find him with a pass. That was sensational. Look at Messi's run, Jonathan. Then he stands still, creates a space, then delivers behind Marseille's defence. What a volley. That is difficult to execute. Brilliantly taken by Kylian Mbappe.
And the celebrations, because he has 200 goals for the club, because he joins Edinson Cavani on that mark as joint all-time top scorer for the club. Le Classique. Fantastic goal. Wow.
Absolute wow, wow, wow. And these two just on another planet tonight. Absolute another level. All smiles on a hat-trick. Brilliant.
All this speculation, does he want Messi to stay at the club? Is he in control of things? He's not in control of things. That has been policies. He's a senior player, even though he's of such a tender age.
There's no
ethic tonight. I do.
Mbappe and Messi combining again.
Messi got away from the challenge there, a fair or two. Coutinho's had a very good game. Mbappe on a hat-trick.
Puts the ball off the outside of his boot.
He's kept Sanchez by and large quiet. I think he's getting better and better as a PSG player. I'm not too convinced yet that he's still up to the same
alongside them. He is a talent.
Certainly is. Bottom of your picture there, from midfield player, but he loves to get up and back in this role. Marquinhos is Mbappe. That's a good overlapping run. Sort of godlike figure in these parts. Messi around the...
I think that's the first time tonight that they have
nothing. Ruiz stepped out. I do think he's had a good game, Ruiz, tonight. Mbappe. Losing. I think this is their best trio in there. Verratti, Ruiz and Vitinha just ahead of them. Ending that.
Yeah, it doesn't mash it. The clearance. Here we go again. Messi out to Mbappe.
Messi making the run through the middle, Zaire-Emery further across.
3 goals have been superbly clinical in taking their chances.
Strolled through the game, Sergio Ramos. I think this last month, his third league. Mbappe looks for Messi. A couple of yards of space, they stood off him. Just that tonight. Mbappe with 200 goals for PSG. Messi with a brilliant effort, sandwiched between 700 first-team goals in his career now. And, well, it was a classical performance by Paris Saint-Germain, Le Classique, and they have put Marseille to the sword with a statement victory, beating them here tonight to move 8 points clear of them at the top by 3 goals to 0.